Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sylvia and my channel is all about being creative. Now today I'm actually going to get the main base organised. I've sort of already started, but there's a lot more that needs to be done. Basically what I've done is I've already glued the foam together and that's about it. So today it's about getting dirty. Not really, well, a little bit anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'll set up the camera so you can see the process of what I need to do, and yeah, hopefully we'll get it all put together today. Well, that side anyway. So I hope you get to enjoy this, and I'll be right back. So I've got this board on the floor, and the first thing I'm going to need to do is roughly sand it back, which I'd already sort of started, to give it some key so that when we put glue on it that it will stick to the next one. So let's get stuck into it. And at least this way it doesn't make too much mess. Now I've actually used using 80 grit sandpaper just to get it done quickly. Now that should, in theory, be enough. You just wipe it down. Yeah, I think that should do it. That was a workout. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is cut some pieces to size, which are these boards here. I've already marked them, and then we've got to sand them as well to make sure, again, we've got a spot for it to glue onto. I mean, I probably should do a little bit more on that, but I reckon it'll be enough. So anyway, I will relocate you guys. Okay, so I've got everything set up. I've already made sure that this is all ready to go. Now the only thing I've got to do is put the blade down. One thing I forgot, because I actually had it set up for something else. So there you go. It's that. Bring that over. Bring this down. Job done. Ready to go. So obviously I will mute this part because it's going to get rather noisy, because I've got to turn the dust extractor on. Plus this on top of it, it is rather noisy, and I'm going to try and get everything cut today, because my mother-in-law's not here today, so it won't annoy her because she's not here. Yeah, so we've got those done, and I might as well do it up here instead of moving you guys again. Alrighty, that's done. Dust it off. Yep, that definitely looks good enough. So I'm actually going to put boards around the edges, because basically what we're creating is a table. So I've got to remember which one was the smallest one, because basically what I'm going to do is make sure they're all the same width. I'm not worried about the thickness, because yeah, this is literally putting it together out of what I've got. So I've just pulled a whole heap of things together, and I haven't got the machinery to cut it thinner, and I don't want to use my thicknesser to try and get it down to exactly the same depth. So so pull this back up, get rid of the sandpaper. All I'm going to do is lean that against there, and there we go. Perfect. And that's a bit too high. There, we'll leave it at that height, because I think this is the thickest one out of all of them. So as you can see with this one, there's literally just a tiny bit that's got to come off. So again, I will turn everything on and we'll start cutting into this as well. So we've done majority of the cutting. There is still a little bit to do, but it'll be later. So priority right now is to try and glue everything down, let that dry, and then we can move on and actually work out the size that we need on the jarrah, which was the first one that I've cut up. So once that's done, then I've got to put some blocks in each corner, put the legs on, and then my husband will help me flip it over so that we've got our surface where we're actually going to build the building. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you with gluing it down, so I'm going to leave it here for the minute, and I'll come back to you as soon as I'm ready to put the sides on and put the legs on and flip it over, and hopefully the foam is not too damaged at the top. So however, we work with what we got. Anyway, I'll be back shortly. Okay, so now what we've got to do is basically drill a pile of holes through this board, and there's another board there as well that we've got to drill through and put a pile of screws in it, and that should hopefully secure it very well. I'm going to have to find some blocks that I can put in the corners so we can put the legs on. Then I'll be able to put the edges on, and that should be then all done. But I'll leave it at that today, only because I want the glue to dry properly, and hopefully with having secured those boards down it'll do just that. Anyway, I'm going to go and probably have an ice cream or something because I am boiling. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, which for you will be in a split second. Not sure how much I'll get done tomorrow, only because it's going to be even hotter, but I'll come up here as soon as I get to work and just keep on moving on with it. I mean, it'd be good if we can get that side of things done, turned it over, then that's where all the fun begins. We get to put up some walls and gates and yeah, fun, fun, fun. Okay, so I am busy putting the legs on. As you can see, I've already put the frame on. Now you've got 3 boards that are sitting there loose, which I've got to drill holes into in order to fit the legs. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm using all 5 screw holes to make sure it's nice and secure. But what I'm also going to end up doing is putting some screws, a couple here and probably a couple on the other side, just to make sure that everything holds together. It's probably overkill, but I want to make sure that it's 100% secure, because let's face it, I'm working with scrap and it's been a big challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'll drill some holes in the other 3 and get the legs and fit them. Now, in order to do it, because I'm using Jarrah, I actually got to use 2 drill bits through the Jarrah. This is my first one, which will go all the way through into the other board. This one here is only going to go through the Jarrah. So otherwise there's no way I can get the screw right through. So anyway, time to get stuck into it. But it's pretty much just about ready to be turned over. I will put some L-shaped brackets just in a few places before it does get turned over. But yeah, we're just about there. And the one good thing about these legs is they're actually adjustable, and knowing that this floor is not even at all, it's going to make a huge difference. Okay, so with my husband's help, it's now standing up, as you can see. So now I got to mark it out, and this MDF, that is going to be the wall. So it's basically going to go in like this, and I've got to cut away a little bit of the foam. So now the real fun begins, marking out where the building's going to be, where the car park's going to be, etc. So, but the first thing I'm going to have to do is put the first part of the wall in, because this is crucial. I need to work out how much room I'm going to need. But yeah, I am happy as. So tomorrow I will continue with it, as well as do other things that I have to. It's going to be all fun and games from now on. I'll see you guys in the morning, which will be... Okay, so what I've decided to do is finish the video off here, and in the next one we're going to start masking things up so we can work out where what goes. I've kind of cheated a little bit, and I've already, Hang on, let's see if I can get you down a bit more. I've already chopped a little bit away here, which is actually going to be for the gate. So the gate's going to be sort of like sitting in here, and this will actually end up needing to be painted. But I had to work out where I would put the gate so that I could work out my fencing. Now the fencing, yes, I will cut it to size, but it's going to be the very last thing I'm going to put on there, only because I need to be able to get to everything, and I feel if I've got this kind of sitting there like this, I might knock it over or something. So I figure it's going to be safer if I leave this till last. But this is basically going to be the fence, which will be painted. I was sort of thinking about, cutting little grooves into it and that, but decided not to. So it's just going to be one solid wall, so to speak. So yeah, so what I will do is finish this video off. So as I always tell you guys at the end, if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified when the next video goes up. And also be sure to give us a thumbs up, because that will really help our channel. So until then, till the next video, I'm going to turn around and say I hope you have an awesome day, night, wherever you are, whether it's your weekend or when you're watching it. I'll say have an awesome weekend. Anyway, bye for now.